Welcome back to more Stardew Valley Road to Riches with Jojo. Let's see. We've got sheds to make and crystallariums to make. So basically, same thing we've been doing. Okay. Eventually I will put my rug back down in here, but I'm still so irritated that I keep picking it up. It's just gonna stay in the chest for a little while. It is Sunday, so I need to go take the Jade to the desert. Okay, how's everything looking down here? We've got a couple of scattered wines that need filled. And I feel like within the next the next week or two, these others should be pretty ready too. Let's see. Alright, Jade's the only thing I think we need out of there for right now. Yeah, the more I look at it, the more I like that crystal path that we put down. At the very least, I like it around... Oh, it's the middle row, never mind. At the very least, I like it around the mushroom trees. We'll see how it do around the fruit trees, but I feel like it's probably going to look just as good around the fruit trees. I mean, there's no reason for it not to. I'm not sure when we're going to be able to slip a mining trip in this week. Because we've got our crystallariums today and tomorrow. So maybe assuming our kegs aren't ready on Tuesday, we'll go then. That's the only thing I can think of. If our kegs are ready, that's kind of going to have to take priority though. And you know, I planned on going directly to the desert whenever we got done with these, but I think I might pop back over to our resource boxes and grab some ores for smelting. Okay. Only a few more to go. Because that bottom one shouldn't have but maybe a few crystallariums, if any. I'm not sure if we got around to filling in any of that in that. Wow, I cannot word for the life of me. I'm not sure if we got around to putting any in that shed. I do not remember. I have slept since then. Okay, did we have any in here? We had a couple in here, so go ahead and fill those up. Our ancient fruit is ready to go. Might as well go ahead and grab this. It's only got so much longer left in the season. And once winter fully hits, we can get this area blocked off and start getting it ready for the spring. Also, real quick. No. No. Close. No. 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 Pema here is very, very close. Jicky is ready to go. Alright. So I'll check back in at the end of the month, or at the end of the week, rather, to get those guys sorted. Robin's working on our shed. Whenever she's done with that one, I'm going to go ahead and get her to upgrade it as well. I'm still on the fence about whether or not to switch out the cobblestone here for the gravel path or something, just to change it up, and because I really do want to use that gravel path somewhere. Let's see, gold. Okay, that should be good enough. Also, diamonds. Shoot, I was gonna go ahead and sell them, but if we can make any crystallariums, it's a better idea to just go ahead and keep the diamonds on me. It's not like I can't sell them later. Those are all done. Alright. All the staircases. All the camel. And now all the resin. Okay. Can do 13 of these. That's it. Oh, well, that's still... 13 is still better than nothing, so I will take what I can get. Refill our espresso, because I want to see something real quick. We've got this leading down that's like a main path, right? From that exit. Kind of wondering... Because at some point I do want to decorate the mushroom cave, but I literally never go in here, so I don't even know how to go about decorating it. But I was wondering if we could separate out another path here. Oh well, I don't know if it's important or if it's worth thinking about, but I could go ahead and move my stuff down here to where I was going to move it in the first place. That's full. That's full. That's full. Okay. I think I'm gonna keep all the things that I need close by. No. Yeah, that's better. I'm gonna keep the resin in with the wood too, because I don't know, that makes sense because I'm using them both for making kegs. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Get all of that put away and organized. Not sure what we could use this space for up here, but I'm sure we can find something in the future. Let's see. We have a bunch of garbage. I need to organize things just a tiny bit better in here. Just so it doesn't look like such a absolute mess. This is empty, right? Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put some of our more common items in this one. Oh, wait, mahogany seed. And then just throw the rest of these in here. And I'm going to call that good enough. The main thing is everything is down in this location I wanted it to be in. And we have all of this area for something. I don't know what, but we have it for something. I mean, we might just put more mushroom trees there. I don't know. Okay. I imagine this would be a lot more impressive if all the wine was ready at the same time, but it's kind of staggered out, so it's not as impressive to look at. But either way, still extra money. I don't know how worth it is, because we could also just, like, be making wine in that same location. Like, we could have more kegs down there. And we would get more money in the long run. But either way. I'll be helping Marnie with the animals at tomorrow's fair like usual. You should just kick back and have some fun. I don't intend to go to the fair, Shane. Tomorrow is going to be a mining day, assuming nothing is ready. We've got about 7 wines. Not entirely sure who Tarkus thinks he's barking at, but yeah, I'm not going to the festival, Lewis. All right, get that put away. Hello, Goldie. All right. Get these harvested, and then we don't have to worry about them for another couple of days. I'm really hoping our fruit trees will be done pretty soon. I know I'm not too hopeful about the ones closest to the crystallarium sheds because they don't seem to be moving very fast. But I would like for them to be mostly grown before winter hits. I would honestly prefer for them to be fully grown before winter hits, but I don't see that happening because we got kind of a late start in summer with them. And it does take them a while. But hopefully, as long as they're done before spring, because I would like to be able to put down our flooring around them to make sure there's nothing growing near them. We don't really have to worry about anything except for grass. since we do have the golden clock, but still, I don't want to have to get my scythe out unless I absolutely have to. Mainly because I already know it's going to be not in the chest that it needs to be in, and I'm going to have to look for it. And then I'm going to put it up in the wrong spot. And the next time we need it, I'm going to have to repeat the process all over again. Because no matter how many times I organize things and put things away into the proper chest, lazy me comes through later and messes it up. Oh, come on. I love whenever it loops back around to the pirate music. It's a little too much for keeping on in the house all the time. That's why we've got the muffled version going. But I just love the pirate music. Oh shoot, when did our espresso wear off? No wonder we were moving so slowly. And I haven't forgotten that we need to get clay and fiber. Although that does remind me that I need to keep an eye out for our indicator pineapple in the room. Because whenever that one's ready, we need to go to the island and check for the pineapples there. They are ready. I'm just trying to get them lined up with the indicator one. Alright, this one's pretty close to being full. That's why I couldn't remember if we had filled any up in the other... the other shed in the other row. I couldn't remember if we'd done any, because I knew we had done some in here. One of my floorings is missing. Oh well. Alright. Robin's done with that, so I'm gonna go ahead and while we have the time, pop up and see her. Like I said, these are getting grown a lot faster than those over there, so I'm not too worried about these. The other ones I am worried a little bit about. Okay. Let's go see Rubino. Get her to upgrade that shed for us. She's not going to be able to do anything about it tomorrow because of the festival, but go ahead and get her going on it while I'm thinking about it. Alright, we need 300 stone. And 550 wood. That's not what I meant to click on. Let's try that again. We want to build one of those. We don't want to move, we want to build. We've done the moving, now it's time for the building. Alright. 2 more of those, and then we will be completely done with our keg sheds. As far as what we have space for, at least. I could, in fact, fit a couple more over here, but I don't know. Just want to have things broken up a little bit. But I did say I wanted to look into different flooring that I could put underneath our sprinklers. Let's see, we would need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 of them, assuming I can count, which is a big assumption. Okay, and it doesn't look like we have any of the ones that I was thinking about made up. Because I was thinking either this basic stone floor or the stone walkway floor. I think either one of those could work. We could do the crystal floor, but I think the stone floor or the stone walkway floor would look a lot better. Also, I'm pretty sure there is a doggo obsessive compulsively. Hello, Athena. How are you? I'm gonna let her in. Okay, scratch that. We have to pause real quick because Puppy did what Puppy do in the hallway, so I've got to go clean up a mess. I will be back in... I want to say just a minute, but it's probably going to be more like 5. So, be back in a little bit. Okie dokie. Athena has been allowed into the room. The mess has been cleaned up. We can resume what we were doing, and I almost forgot what I was doing, actually. We needed, what, 16 of them? So, speaking of puppies doing what they do, somehow, last night, Athena and Parkus both, I don't know who found it. I don't know which one of them did it. But, one of them found a box of nails and managed to knock it all over the floor. So that was fun. We got up all of the ones that we could find. Oh wait, that's the wrong flooring. And then, as a last, like, Hail Mary option, we sprayed the entire area where the nails fell with bitter spray to try and hopefully deter them from going into that area, just in case we missed something. Because Drew cleaned them up, and then I went back over it and, like, gave it another look over. So, hopefully we got them all up. And then this last one should be right there, yes? Yes. Okay. Yeah, the more I look at it, the more I think maybe the gravel path would work for dividing these areas up. I'll test it in this area first, since this is a significantly smaller area. Wait, we should have some already made up in this chest over here. Yep, I got 13 of them right here. What is it, old man? Sir? It definitely breaks up the space. Still not 100% sure if I like it more than the cobblestone, but I wanted to use it. So, it'll work. Some of these up here will probably give me a better idea if it works or not. I don't know if I like the way it sounds when you walk over it, though. Because, like, the sound of the cobblestone is very nice. The sound of walking on the wood flooring. Very nice. The gravel path. Not my favorite, but it's also not going to be something that we're commonly walking on, because these little dividing sections are supposed to be for the scarecrows anyways. And to just, like, break up the whole crop area. Yeah, I think it's fine as long as I don't touch it. When I touch it, it sounds disgusting. Okay. I am still walking around with all of these staircases on me, which isn't the end of the world, because we do need them for tomorrow. Oh, shoot, I know something that needs to be done. all kinds of stuff in here. That needs to be reorganized. Oh, no, no, not you. So it's supposed to be a chest just for my fishing stuff. And I think that's what's in there. Spare mining boosts. I'm honestly thinking about moving all of our chests outside. But I'm still not sure what I want to do with what we've got going on in here. But I think moving some of this stuff would definitely help. Okay. Bones. Oh, wait. Okay. Tools. Some of the odds and ends stuff's in here, too. Alright, seeds can go in here. Alright, this should be just extra fruit, right? And I think I can just transfer those down to our actual fruit chest at the bottom of the farm. Let's see. Let's say extra things that I don't typically take with me when we go minings. Or that I might not necessarily actually need to go mining. Because this chest right here has to be the mining chest. It's what my brain has known it as for a long time. It's just simpler to keep it that way. Let's see. We can put that up, put that up, put that up. Those can go up. And then actually everything else we can keep on us. Because most of this stuff has a different chest that it goes into altogether, so... I honestly don't know what I would use the fairy dust for, but we can keep it in here as like a just-in-case situation. I don't know what just-in-case situation would be... we would be concerned about, but... maybe a keg that's taking too long to be ready, I can just go ahead and toss that on it. But it has to be stuff that's really close to being ready already. Because otherwise you would need more than one bag of it. Okay. Mining tomorrow. Assuming nothing else needs to be done. Alright. drink my coffee while she drinks hers. Because I do want to go ahead and get this stuff at least gathered up. We don't have to be there, like, immediately. Since we're just doing, like, last-minute crystallarium stuff, I'm not too worried about being there as early as possible. Where's Rosie? Did I already say hi to you, Rosie? I did not. Okay, I will leave that stuff alone because I really don't need to check that. Okay. Do I have anything in here? Honestly, I should keep the prismatic shards in there too. Because that's where I automatically look for them, is in the chest with my bombs. So, that would just be smart on my part. Also, you guys are backwards. Go that way. Thank you. Okay. Get some spicy eel going. Let's see. We should just be able to pop down. I would like to get sub 200 before noon, but, you know, shit happens. Such as a rock directly in my path. And me having slow reaction time. Okay, free treasure chest. What are we getting? Omni geodes? I mean, they're okay. I don't know how many Omni geodes we have stocked up at the house. I don't think we have enough to really warrant doing a artifact trove haul. But I can double check whenever we drop these off, because if there's a decent amount, I'll go ahead and turn them into artifact troves and go break them open at Clint's. See what kind of goodies we can find. The square, or the fair has begun in the square, excuse me. Alright, get these guys. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and just get that guy out of here, because I really don't need another seed maker. We have far too many as it is. Which, I mean, is handy for going ahead and making seeds, but it also means I don't really have anywhere that I can keep them, because it's just too many of them. Although, I guess I could try and find a spot now that we've started working on rearranging the farm. Because we are going to need a good bit of ancient fruit seeds. And as a matter of fact, I need to take count of what sprinklers we have and how many of them we have. So I can go ahead and get a rough idea of how many seeds and fertilizers we're going to need for next year. If I can go ahead and do that, and I'm not going to, like, make you guys sit here while I do the fucking math, because we'll be here for days. I'm not actually terrible at math, but I'm not quick at it. At least not accurate if I'm quick. So it's better if if I'm gonna do math, to just, you know, take my time and do it correctly. Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to waste that. Hey, more Dish of the Sea. But what I said oh shoot to is we've got a shaft. Only 3 levels, but I will take it. 3 levels is 3 levels. So yeah, whenever we get back, I will... Well, obviously not tonight, because I don't know what time we're getting back in, but... At some point tomorrow, I will get a count of what sprinklers we have and how many we have. And even if we don't, there's just too much iridium on this floor not to bomb it. Okay. That does mean I can also start moving stuff onto my top bar that I want to keep track of. Because I just like watching things move up. So I like watching the count of prismatic shards we have go up, or the amount of iridium we have go up. It makes me happy. So we'll move it to our top bar. It also helps me get a good idea of whether or not we've been in the mines long enough, or if we need to stay a little bit longer, if maybe today wasn't our day for mining. Because if I wanted to be super effective with this, I would probably wait for a better luck day. But honestly, once we get down deep enough and we eat the magic rock candy, it's not going to really matter too much what kind of luck we had. Really. Oh, we've got them to spare, but I really don't want to waste them like that. I will definitely take a free crystallarium. That saves us a lot of effort. It also saves us quite a bit of resources, because we don't have to use our own stones or our own gold bars. And honestly, I could say the same thing with these iridium sprinklers. They are very handy because we can put them in the deconstructors, get an iridium bar back. There's a decent amount here. I'll go ahead and bomb. How's it looking over there? No, there's some. There's some and there's no immediate enemies, so I'll go ahead and take it. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, the treasure floors are great, but they have slowed us down a little bit. Oh, and just a heads up, because we did have the internet go out on us last night. Literally, like, maybe 5-10 minutes before I was actually going to end the stream. But I wasn't quite done yet, so I did start up another one. But just a heads up, it seems like maybe our internet's running a little funky again tonight. So if you've been here before, you know the drill. If the internet does go down, I will get the stream back up as soon as possible. If it's already pretty late in the week, though, or if the internet goes down more than once, we'll just have an extra long stream the next time. But generally speaking, I at least try to get the internet back up. Can't make any promises, because, you know, pretty garbage country internet, but it does the job 90% of the time. 8 levels, I will definitely take that. Also, we need some salad. Alright, we're not sub 200. So we need to keep going. 5 levels. Really? Word to the wise, don't panic click. Don't panic click. I don't know why I even panicked anyways, because those guys don't really hurt that badly if they don't hit you more than once. Alright, sub 200. Not doing infested floors. Nothing on that one. Nothing on that one. Nothing there. Nothing, nothing. Treasure floor. And it's another cowboy hat. No. In the garbage bin. Thank you. Alright, this one's good enough. It's got gold and iridium. And so far the only enemies I see are the stone bugs. I'm not going to say no to the energy tonics and the life elixirs because they do sell for a decent amount. They're just not quite what we need. Dang, these floors are looking really sparse. And there's been quite a few infested floors that I've seen. Oh well. We'll take what we can get. Really? I really don't need another seed maker, though. I might just have to say fuck it and go for some of these less filled up rooms. Purple slime egg I'll take. That's good money. For just something random we pick up in the mines, it is good money. Can you, like, fuck off? Okay. There is more down there. Yeah, not as much as I was hoping for out of this. Okay. There's a few over in this corner. Nothing down there, nothing over there. That's a rock. Rock crab, I should say. I've gotten just really bad about just shortening it down to that's a rock. But it is a rock crab. Because there's a lot of rocks around here, but that's... Yeah. Words are not my strong suit. We know this. Alright. We've got another shaft over here. We've actually got two to choose from, but... I'm gonna just go with this one. 6 levels, not bad, but it sent us to a level that doesn't really have anything. This one doesn't have much. There is a little bit going on here. I'll go ahead and place a few bombs. There's a lot more over here. Oh, never mind. This one's very, very good. Very, very good. Okay. I would rather that seed maker... No. I would rather that seed maker than the auto petter, because I really don't need any auto petters. I'd like that iridium bar more, and I would like that jade more than that. There we go. Get some salad going. Alright, 250 pieces. Not bad. Not quite where I wanted to be at this time. But we'll take what we can get. Fun fact. A level like this, in this exact location, is where an iridium bat ruined our hungry challenge on level 99. I have the infinity gavel. Also, how's your night going, Knights? But yeah, I've got a fully maxed out gavel. Oh, come here. Let's see, there's a little bit on this one. I'll take what I can get. At this point, we will take what we can get. Oh, mine's pretty good. It's always good when I get to play Stardew, though. Let's see. We'll go ahead and make the rounds on this one. It doesn't look like a whole lot. And it looks like it's more enemies than anything. Hold on. Espresso wore off. Shoot. I really need that clay. Is there anything I am willing to get rid of? Not really, so we'll just hold off on clay. It's not the end of the world. There's easy methods for going clay mining that we can implement. I mean, honestly, just going to the dig site on the islands is good enough if you want to stock up on clay. Alright. 7 levels. How much iridium do we have? We're really close to 400. Anything going on down here? Not really. No. Okay, this one's got at least a little bit going for it. I think this level's probably going to be it. We don't have to do a whole lot of iridium. As long as we get some, that's good enough with me. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pop back home. It's already 10:40. That means we have time to get some stuff put away. We might even have time to run to the desert and get this stuff smelted. Yeah, actually, I think we do have time for that. And coal. I will say this is a lot more convenient to be able to just like walk this line of chests and just put everything up. Okay. Let's see. Shipping bin, shipping bin, shipping bin. That's got a place to go. Shipping bin. I just didn't click on the right chest. That wasn't available in the chest. There we go. Back over to the desert. Go ahead and get this stuff smelting. Tomorrow we should be able to go ahead and craft some more crystallariums. Yep. Making sure I've got everything on me. Yes, yes, it's midnight. I know, game. Did one of my... So I'm gonna assume an NPC walked through here. I didn't know anybody walked through here, this particular location, but this shouldn't be like this. But, you know, they also went through, for some reason, my, my solar panels. So, you know, just a good reminder that you should always be aware that anytime you use an area that is not your farm, there is a good chance an NPC's gonna just destroy everything you've ever worked for. possibility. And as long as you're okay with that, that's all that matters. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to write some stuff down real quick before I forget that I wanted to do this. Alright, so we've got quality sprinklers, iridium sprinklers, and we've got iridium with pressure nozzle. We've only got one of those as far as I'm aware. And then there's 1, 2 of those. So 2 of the quality down at the bottom. We got 2, 4, 6, 8. God, why did I run across that? I hate that sound. 8 iridium sprinklers. We got 2 down at the bottom. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 of the quality sprinklers. Something tells me we're not making it to bed, but that's okay. Ah, so close. Okay. Like I said, I'm not going to make you guys sit here while I do the math on how many of those, how many seeds we need for each of those. I'll do that in my own time. And also, it'll probably be more accurate if I do it in my own time, because then I'm not sitting here thinking. Alright. Odds and ends. Diamonds, of course. Pretty decent. Oh, this is why I love purple slime eggs. 5,000 gold for just something you find on the ground in the mines. And again, life elixirs and energy tonics, you can use them as your recovery source while you're in the mines. It's an awesome source because you get a couple of them, generally speaking, whenever you're mining. At least in the Skull Caverns. But I have a stack of salad already in my inventory. These go for 500 gold each, so it's a lot more valuable for me to just sell them than to drink them. Okay, and our first round of pegs are starting to be done. So is our pineapple. Okay. Say hi to all the kiddos. Including the big kiddo. I didn't mean to take the crystal off the table either. I was just trying to say hi to Shane. That's what I get for being nice to Shane. Alright, 6 of those. Did I already have a wine in my inventory? Where did that come from? Oh, shoot, I'm an idiot. I know where the wine came from. It literally came from the keg that's beside our bed. I am an idiot. That's okay, though. Hopefully nobody was under any delusions that I was smart in any way, shape, or form. If you were, I am so sorry for tricking you. Okay. That goes down there. That goes down there. It should be this line. That's the ones that are ready today. We're still waiting on Robin to be done with this shed, and then we can get her started on another one. Get these guys all changed over. And you know what? We've got to go to the island to gather up the pineapple anyways, and also any ancient fruit that's hanging around over there. So we might hit up the dig spot over over by Professor Snail's area. Go ahead and do a little bit of clay hunting. Because we do need clay. I'll do this one. Because we very much need fiber for other things. We need clay to make the fiber seeds. But we also need clay and fiber if we want to fill up any more of our garden pots with retaining soil. It is very sad how much of my actual concentration it takes for me to make sure I haven't missed any of these. Because honestly, with as few as we've got going, it is a good idea to go ahead and have all of them filled. I know we've got the time to get this done, plus anything else that comes up, so making sure they're filled is actually something I have to pay attention to. I also need to make sure we fill up the indicator one. Hold on, why you do this? Phone's trying to do that thing again where it wants to just, like, not display chat. Like, it's still showing the stream, which is awesome, because that's kind of like my first indicator that if anything is going wrong, like if my phone starts buffering, it, you know, something's gone wrong. Whether it be with, like, just my mobile data or the stream in general, that one is the determining question. But I still kind of need to keep up with chat, too. I don't want to be rude and not answer people. I know I said it whenever we installed the jukeboxes in here, but the Mr. Snail's radio is just such a chill track. Okay, I think that's everybody. It looks like everybody's moving. Hi, Athena. Could you not do that in my ear, babe? No, you're gonna stay in here, honey. You're gonna stay in here. She came in here to get a break from the puppy, but she's staying in here because I'm pretty sure what she's barking at is we've had this giant armadillo in our yard. Like, I'm talking about this dude is a frickin' boulder just walking around in our front yard. And she goes frickin' nuts wanting to I don't know what she wants to do with him, what she thinks she's gonna do with him. Because, like, she is very much a little chicken. I love her to death, but she is very much a little chicken. So I don't know what she thinks she's gonna do, but she's determined she's gonna do something to that armadillo. Shoot. We'll go ahead and grab the fruit and stuff first, but I completely forgot to keep bombs on me. Oh god. I'm destroying everything. Oh god. Oh god. No. I had my foot up in the chair with me, and I went to reposition myself, and I forgot that I had my phone charging, and I kicked the cord and pulled my phone, which in turn landed it on my keyboard. I'm messing everything up. Hello, Athena. What are you doing, honey? I know you want to go bark at the boulder, but you can't. You will just stress yourself out, ma'am. You will. You will just stress yourself out. And also, it's rude to do all that barking while Daddy's streaming. Ma'am. 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 There are so many ways to get past this space. You don't have to limbo under my chair. You know that? Hi, honey. You're such a good pup. Athena is a very good dog. Very good. Best dog. I can't say best dog anymore because we have another dog in the house and it feels rude. I mean, to be fair, he's still learning how to dog, but it's still rude. How about best Athena dog? Will that work, Athena? Best Athena dog? Still, better ways to get past my chair than limboing under it. Like, the way we've got my desk set up, because my desk is set up in our bedroom, I am set up directly at the foot of the bed, so any kind of walkway is where my chair is. Keep in mind that this dog has no issues jumping on the bed, roaming all over the room. Why are you closing the door? Why are you closing the door? I'm not opening the gate for you. You're just gonna go make yourself upset barking at the armadillo. You already know this. But, for some reason, every now and then, she doesn't want to use the bed as her walkway. She wants to limbo under my chair. And it's just like, ma'am, you are not itty-bitty. You are a big doggo. Not technically a medium dog, but... Ma'am, you just want to go bark at the armadillo. I'm not letting you out so you can go stress yourself out. You know this. I'm not going to do that. You're going to stay in here with me forever. Do you want me to do the evil laugh, Athena? I'm not going to do the evil laugh this time. Hello, Hector. Nice of you to drop in. Hector's our biggest cat, so you can generally, like, just tell based off of the sounds who it is jumping into the room. Because, like I said, we've got a baby gate set up, so they do have to, like, jump over it, or... A lot of the times, they'll just get on the, dryer and use that to jump into the room. Honestly, sometimes Tyler will just sit at the baby gate and wait and meow at me, like, Mom, let me in. Let me in. I am so pitiful. I need help. And it's just like, Tyler, I know you can jump. I've watched you. Your food is on top of the freezer. It's not the, like, it's not like a tall freezer. It's one of the chest freezers. But their food is up there, so I know he can jump. Oh, but yeah, since Hector's our biggest cat, you can really tell that it's him, because it's just a solid thunk whenever he jumps up. parrots. Alright, we can pop back to the house and grab bombs, because that's the best way for me that I know of to do the clay mining over at the dig site. It's either use bombs or use a hoe, and I would much rather use bombs. Which is fine, because it means I can go ahead and empty this stuff out of my inventory too while we're at the house. It's only 5 o'clock, might as well say. So, plenty of time. And I think one day I will come back and remove this wood pathing that we've got down and change it up with something different, because I don't know, I like it, but I don't like it. Like, if you're using it in a straight line, it's fine. Or even if you're just doing, like, a standard circle around something, it's fine. But if you've got different intersections going on, it's not the greatest. In my opinion. But, I mean, you guys can see what I've done with my farm. So, take my opinion on these things with a grain of salt. Alright. I need some bombs, and that's plenty. I need to put this wine up, too, before I forget about it. Boop. And yeah. I think that's everything we need. I'm an idiot. I was staring at the obelisk, but not actually using the obelisk. We're gonna go to the dig site first, and then I kind of want to double back to Mr. Keys and see if he's got any fun things for us to do this week. Any quests that coincide with what we're gonna already be doing. Get some free fiber while we're over here. And I will take the time to go ahead and just do this, just because can't guarantee that it won't destroy it. Speaking of destroying things, if you want to use this method while you're over at the island just to gather up clay or to break up all the rocks, if you by any chance need ginger for anything, make sure you harvest it before you start placing your bombs. It will just completely destroy the ginger. You will not get anything out of it. Also, let's see. I'll place a couple more. Okay, doesn't look like we got any more clay out of that than what it had already given us, but that's fine. We still managed to get 17 pieces of clay, which is more than we had otherwise. I'm not saying it's a super fast method, but it is a guaranteed method for getting at least some clay. I think we tried, back when we were doing all of our garden pots, I think we tried the beach areas, the sandy areas, and it didn't work as well. Or at least it didn't work as well as frequently. There's also the location in front of and behind Robin's house, those two dirt path areas that are pretty good. Matter of fact, we might head up there in a minute. 50 left gifts, fuck that. Level 100 in Skull Cavern. That one would have been really great to do if I had been smart and actually came over here Monday. That would have been really great, because we we did jump down to level 100, well, and beyond, but I'm not going back over there this week, so I'm not going to worry about it then. Alright. Let's check out the area in front of Robin's, and then I'm going to check out what quests we have in town. Let's see, do bombs work over here? I can't remember. I feel like they should. Yeah, they do. But not anything good. Dang. That didn't give us anything either. Okay, so it might be one of the situations where it's better if you use a hoe for the area in front of Robin's. You can use your bombs over at the dig site, that's no problem. But you gotta hoe it up at Robin's. Alright, let's see what quest we have in town this week. Uh, 1,000 stone? 100 bok choys. Actually, we could do this one. Bok choy doesn't take that long to do. We might even have some bok choy seeds already. Also, I'm still super bummed that my actual IRL garden, uh, the bok choy was destroyed. I'm still very, very bummed about that. Okay, and we've got all of these bones. But I don't really want the bones. I do have the bone meal thingies. Actually need to move those guys out. Because I do have plans on reworking the greenhouse. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I have plans on reworking it. So these guys got to go. These guys should be done soon, right? It doesn't take them that long to turn it into fertilizer. Come on. Any day now. Really? Okay, never mind. It takes longer than I'm willing to wait. The question is, where do I want to put them? Because I could put them right here. Put the other two right there as well. Hi, Athena. Why are you on my chair, honey? I'll put this fruit up later. Athena? We've talked about this before. You're gonna break my chair. You are. You are, in fact, the big girl. And I know all you want to do is go out there and bark at the boulder, but you can't do that because you're just gonna stress yourself out. You know it? Yeah, you know it. See, you're sleepy anyways. That was a big yawn, little girl. Alright, I'm gonna go get her one of her calming treats. Maybe that'll help her. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop into the bathroom myself. So I will be back in just a minute. And we will get our crystallariums taken care of, and our kegs, and all that good stuff in just a minute. Oakley dokley. Athena has gotten her calming treat. We'll see if that helps. She acts like she wants to be back in here. At the same time, she doesn't want to be back in here. I don't know what's going on. Oh, actually, I do know what's going on. She just wants the gate open. She wants the puppy gate open so she can have her pick of what she do. But, Athena, why are you aggressively sniffing Tyler? Does he smell good? Okay. But yeah, she just wants the gate open so she can be wherever she wants to be. But that's not how it works. Although technically I could probably have the gate open because Tarkus is in puppy jail. I don't know what he did, but he is in puppy jail. She is still standing at the gate, acting like she wants to go back out, but... Honey, you're the one that wanted to come in here. Alright. Makino! Okay, we've got a couple of wines ready. You guys go... You know what? I'm gonna just throw the legs in there, too, because I really don't have any use for them at the moment. Like, yeah, they make fertilizer, but... Alright. It's usually just, like, tree fertilizer or something. Not really a fertilizer I'm looking for. Now, that being said, it was useful whenever we were planting the trees. But I don't see us needing to do that super often. Okay, crystallariums first. And actually, while I'm here, we can make 6 more. Might as well go ahead and do that. Let's see, it's Thursday, so we do need to go pick up a magic rock candy today. Honey, do you want back out of the room? You're just staring up at me with those pretty little eyes. What's up? Hello, Athena. Do you want back out of the room? Do you? Hi. Okay. I'll open the gate for you, but I have to close it back up. That's just not happening. Your brother cannot be trusted. Okay. We'll see how long that lasts. She, as soon as I opened the gate and let her through, turned around to stare at me when I closed it. And it's just like, I know you want it open, but we can't leave it open while there's a puppy that wants to eat everything. One day we will be able to have the gate open again. Actually, one day we won't even have to have the gate. But until that time, the gate is staying, because I really don't want to have to... Like, I can replace objects, but I don't want him to get something that's going to make him sick or hurt him. Because, like, he's already eaten up a phone cord. Whatever, that sucks. We have phone cords, though. We have extras. We don't have an extra puppy. And thankfully, he didn't, like... He didn't eat it to the point where there was any possibility that he swallowed anything of it. He just, you know, chewed through it enough that it no longer functions. It's still more or less in one piece, but it no longer functions. And this little man is obsessed with shoes. To the point where I was just standing in the kitchen with a pair of slides on, and he was trying to eat the slides on my feet. And it's just like, really? We get onto you when they're not on our feet. You think it's any different when they're on our feet, dude? Although I will say we got this, like, bitter cherry spray that's supposed to keep dogs from chewing on things. That's what we sprayed down on the floor whenever the nails were spilt. As just, like, an extra deterrent. He does not like it. Athena does not like it. But it smells freaking amazing. Like, it just smells like cherries. Alright, more espresso. Okay, just a couple more, right? Yeah, 3 more. And then the sheds that are ready, there's only like a couple of them that even have space or kegs in them. And then the last one should be the one that Robin's working on. You know, I was thinking about putting some of the regular trees on the farm, because we don't have any. All we've got is fruit trees and mushroom trees, right? And I wasn't really sure what to do with them, but I might just put, like, a couple of them in the animal area, because we don't need a whole lot of space, because it's just ostriches and rabbits. And then I think there's, like, 1 chicken, 1 dino. Speaking of which, I need to go check their feed and make sure they're full up, because we don't have any grass on the farm right now. So I do need to go check their food. I also need to check these guys to see if anybody else is ready. Ready to leave the farm. This one, Pama's really close. So is Pep. Okay, go ahead and grab these and then I'll check the rabbits. So I do need to stay on top of these guys. These have only so much time left before the end of the season. And I want to get as much ancient fruit out of them as I possibly can. I do need to also remember to go around and find somewhere to put some lightning rods. I don't know if it's going to help us any with keeping our crops from being destroyed whenever it rains. Because that's what's happened here and in these spaces. It's lightning striking our plants. Alright, I'll clean that out in just a second. Make sure they have food first. Okay. Hold on, these guys need to go in here, right? Yep. Okay, Robin is done with this one, so we can't get her to fill it up today. Or we can't get her to start on another one today, rather. But we can go ahead and place down the kegs in here. Get these all filled up. Oh, come on. One day I will place things correctly, but also one day we won't have to worry about me placing things at all because we'll have everything in place where it needs to go. The only thing I'll need to do is come through and clean up, restock. There we go. Get these guys all filled up. Also, apparently our espresso's worn off again. Can't have that. I refuse to do all of this while moving absolutely as slow as I physically can. Technically, absolutely as slow as I physically can would be if we were exhausted, but whatever. Close enough. Let's see, tomorrow we'll have another round of crystallariums to clean up. I need to run to the desert whenever we get done doing these kegs and change out some of the ores over there. I think that's everybody in there. But tomorrow we also need to run to Robin's and get her to start on another shed for us. I'm gonna assume that calming treat has taken effect and somebody's taking a nap right now, because I don't hear any whining at the gate. She hasn't snuck in past me, and she's also not sitting in the window barking, so I'm gonna count that as a win. I was like, I don't have a problem with her barking, it's the fact that she will sit in that window and absolutely make herself a nervous wreck barking at things. And I really just don't want her to do that to herself, you know? Okay. Shipping bin. You guys go. All of you go. There we go. Let me grab some more ore, because it's still pretty early. We could get some stuff changed over. Let's see. Gold and iridium. That'll work. Again, I'm so happy we got the ability to plant mushrooms wherever we want. I love it. Okay, awesome. Our batteries are ready as well, so we can go ahead and harvest them. Because we were starting to run a little low on them. I'm still bummed that... I'm guessing it had to have been, like... Because I don't know what NPC comes over here except maybe Emily. Does Emily come over here? Sandy is her friend. Sandy doesn't leave to go anywhere as far as I'm aware. And it took a long time for it to happen. But they cut a very interesting path through all of our stuff. Two paths, even. I'm guessing to and from. That's the only thing I can assume, unless they just, like, doubled back just to really fuck us over with our battery packs. But I highly doubt that, because NPCs aren't programmed to be malicious. Okay. All gathered up. Let's see what we can get made. Really, really quick. This one. Yes. Okay, let's see. We've got 55 already. This is going to be the simplest way for me to do it. Okay, we're out of copper bars. But I know 66 is what each side can be. So, that's an easy way for me to break it down without sitting here and trying to physically do math, which again, will just lead to me doing it incorrectly because I'm trying to rush it. Really? No, you don't go there. You go there. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna go to bed in a second, but there is a piece of flooring missing in front of one of those sheds, and it's gonna bug me until I fix it. Triple shot, please. I can't move this slowly while I'm trying to get things done. I do not care if I pass out. I just want to get this flooring fixed. Because it's gonna bug me. There we go. Shoot! It's Thursday. We didn't get our magic rock candy. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We still have another chance next week. We only need one to do a trip. It's fine. Alright, but today we get to go see Robin about, one, some more resources, because we're out of stone, and I feel like we're going to need some more wood as well for kegs. But also because I need a shed made. How's everything looking down here? Nobody else is ready anymore. Probably tomorrow there might be some more made. Maybe. Right, go with that one. Okay. Kegs first. Then we can pop up and see Robin. Again, I also want to go to the island, maybe try and get some more clay. We still have another set, or another half of that field of ancient fruit that needs to be ready soon. Or that should be ready soon, I should say. Also, I need to go to Pierre's and grab some bok choy, don't I? That might not be a bad idea, because, I did say I would do 100 bok choy. Alright, priorities first, crystallariums come first always. Because this is just an easy... I don't know if this one's quite made it to 1,000,000 yet, but... we're just gonna round it up and say 1,000,000. I should also check my seed chest and see if we already have any bok choy seeds. That would be very smart. Okay, never mind. Athena's calming treat has not worked. She has apparently seen the boulder. Because she has lost her damn mind in the living room. Athena! You can't sit in the chair and go crazy, okay? I'm sorry. Such a good girl, though. Such a good girl. She actually listened to me. She's pretty good about listening, though, so... But sometimes when she sees something outside, she does fixate. Nope, you're not gonna go in there and cause havoc. I imagine Daddy does not want to listen to you doing all that. Well, speaking of which, if you don't know already, I have a fiance who also streams every night from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. like I do. There's a link to his channel in the description of all the streams I do. He is currently playing TFT right now, and I believe they just finished Cyberpunk 77 last night. And I think they're going to Fallout 4 tomorrow. So feel free to check him out. I do occasionally pop over to his chat whenever I get through streaming if he's still streaming after I finish. Generally just to lurk. I don't do it as much when he's playing TFT because I honestly have absolutely no idea what's going on. But I can almost guarantee if he is still playing Fallout whenever we get done streaming Portia, I will be going over there because he has been playing Fallout 4 since we started dating pretty much. So I do understand everything that is going on in that game. I fully understand the storyline, who the characters are, all that good stuff. I feel like I will hear Preston Garvey marking things on my map for me in my dream, just in my mind for the rest of my life. Hey, Megs. Happy Monday to you too. It's going pretty good. Athena has seen a giant armadillo outside, so she is currently locked in the room with me so that she doesn't go completely crazy. Because she was going crazy on him even with her calming treat, so she's just gonna stay in here with me and take a nap. It's wild, too, because she doesn't bark at him when we're not around. Because, like, the armadillo was in the yard, right? We saw him in the yard. But we weren't in the house with her. Quiet. She was completely quiet. As soon as we stepped into view, she started barking. Well, Tarkus has been in timeout for quite a while now. Last night, they knocked over a box of nails somehow. We don't know where they found the nails to knock them over. But they knocked them over. He also tried to eat a shoe while it was still on my foot. Oh yeah, no. The armadillo, we're pretty sure... I haven't fact-checked this, so take it with a grain of salt, but we're pretty sure armadillos have, their hearing and their sight aren't as good. Because this dude was completely chill until we got very close to him. Like, Drew almost petted one night while he was drunk. The only reason he didn't is because I came out there and told him not to. Shoot. Pierre's first. Then Robin's. Or maybe I should do it the opposite way, because Robin closes early. Honestly, I think they're kind of cute. I love armadillos. They're adorable. Unfortunately, I have, in my lifetime, seen more of them on the side of the road than I've seen, happy and healthy. But this dude, honestly, did not give two shits that Athena was barking at him. Again, I don't know how good their vision or their hearing is, but he did not care. He was just like, yep, I'm gonna live my life. These are some good grubs I keep finding. But they are tearing our yard up. There are little holes all over it. Because they'll dig around for grubs and stuff. So there's just little bitty holes all over our yard. Okay. Robin. I need stones and wood. Oh, dude! Hedgehogs are so stinking cute. Dang, that sucks. So are you fostering him, or are you going to adopt him? Alright, I'm gonna go kind of easy on the wood. Yeah, that's probably fine. But we need one of these. I did the same thing I did earlier. I don't want to move buildings, I just want to build one. There we go. Aw. Poor little dude. Oh, okay, I got you, I got you. That's really sweet of you. Figure out what kind of food he likes the most and just keep bribing him with it. All animals love food. That's like, whenever I was dog sitting slash cat sitting for a friend, I'm pretty sure the reason her most reclusive cat only liked me, or came to like me, is because she realized I was the one providing food every day. They do grow, in a certain season, there's summer crops. They can grow on the farm, though. I've got one of every fruit tree lined up, except for mango, because I just didn't have enough, and I didn't have enough, stuff to buy more for them. But you can grow them on your farm. They'll be dormant all seasons, except for the season that they fruit in, which again is, summer for them. I want to say most of the stuff that comes from the island as far as crops, you can grow on your farm, so like banana trees, mango trees, and pineapples you can grow on your farm, but they are summer crops. So you do have to keep that in mind whenever you're planting them. I mean, fruit trees you don't really have to worry about too much. They just kind of hang out and do their thing. Where did I put this? Okay, I know I had clay. Where did I put it? Oh, there we go. Alright, let's go to the desert, get some stuff changed over. Okay, well, we've got that started. But yeah, I think that's a universal thing you can apply to all animals. Food is the secret to happiness. Because I want to say most animals go off of the instincts of food, shelter, safety. If they're getting all of those things, they'll be pretty content, generally speaking. You do still have to consider socializing too, but I mean, you get the first 3 down and they'll be more open to that one. But I am not an expert by any means. I've never had a hedgehog. I don't think I've ever even seen one in real life. I know I've seen a bunch of videos of them on the internet and they're frickin' adorable and I love them. But I at the same time, have I ever said an animal that I don't love? The secret to my heart, animals, just in general. Okay. We can do 30 more crystallariums. We're still out of copper bars, but it's not really anything I can do about that except for actually smelting some, which I didn't do. But it's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and fill up this bottom one, because this row should be ready tomorrow. Which means I can go ahead and put diamonds in it. Okay. Not quite all the way done, but that's fine. Alright, kegs. You guys can go back in here, because I don't feel like holding on to you until we have the resources for more. Shoot! You know what would be really useful if I have crops going? This is definitely overkill. Let's see. I can move this one down to, like, right there. Honestly, I might as well go ahead and place... Wait, was that my scarecrow? Yeah, that was my scarecrow shed. Or think I might as well place all of them. I think we'll do this deluxe one right here. And I do have the opportunity to be kind of picky with which ones I place, since I do have extras. See, I'm not as big a fan of the snowman rare crow. I do kind of like the mask. But I also really like these three. And something tells me I really don't need 3 scarecrows over here. So we'll do our little alien dude and our little dwarf dude. At some point, maybe I'll find somewhere to put these guys, but not the end of the world if we don't. Okay. Bedtime. Shoot, no, not bedtime. Not bedtime. Fruit in keg. I didn't put one in. Fruit in keg. Need fruit for keg. We also didn't go to the island today, but that's fine, because we had other things to do, and I didn't have the time. So we'll get that done tomorrow. The only thing we should have to do tomorrow is, crystallariums. We don't have to run to town for anything. We don't have to run to Robin's for anything. So we should be fine. We have to clean the water bowl at least once a day now, if not twice, because Tarkus can't drink water without putting his entire face in it. And his ears are so long that even if he manages not to put his face in them, he still gets most of his ears in the water. And then he just walks around with drippy ears. I don't know what to do with it, aside from, like, pull his ears back, but I don't want to do that because, I don't know, that's a physical part of his body. But I can't, like, be over there to hold his ears up out of the water for him every time he drinks. Because as soon as he gets done drinking water, a lot of the time he'll come over and, like, just flop all over you. So you get wet ears just all over you. He also doesn't understand spine. Last night, I was sitting in the recliner, and he got in the chair with me, and somehow managed to lay his head in his own lap. I don't know how he did this. But at the same time, he provides so much entertainment just with the ridiculous ways he lays down. Or the creepy things he does. The other night, he was just laying there. And I was like, he hasn't blinked in a minute. That's weird. But he's still breathing. Because, like, I am paranoid about things. I am the kind of person that, like, I watch everybody in the house when they're sleeping just to make sure they're still breathing. Like, I do it with Drew, I do it with Athena, I do it with the cats, and now I do it with Tarkus. So he's just laying there, eyes open, right? He's breathing, but he's not blinking. So I pointed out to Drew, and he rolls over and he's like, this man is asleep with his fucking eyes open. Why? How? Beagle puppies, they're a mystery and a half. I love it, but I'm also so concerned. Especially with the no spine part, because, like, he doesn't understand spine. Spine does not exist in his vocabulary. Oh. I don't know if he's been released from prison or not, but I heard him borking. Oh, hold on, we need espresso. I've thought about Because he's really bad about getting in the litter box. I've thought about spraying the litter boxes down with the bitter spray, but I don't know if that would mess with the cats. Like, I don't know if they would, like, dislike using their litter box then. Like, I genuinely don't know. Let's see, we've got these guys in there. Those guys in there. Robin is down there working on things. I love our row of mushroom trees. Oh my god, I love it so much. And honestly, if I was smart, I could have arranged things so that we had, like, some maple trees growing up alongside them. So that way in the fall it would be really pretty. But, you know, I've got it laid out how it's laid out. I really don't want to change anything if I don't have to. We might throw some more down in the animal area and put some maple trees around them once they're down there. Because, again, I don't know that we're actually going to let the animals out. Because, I mean, they're very content just being in their barn and shed. Barn and coop. They have an auto petter, they have an auto feeder, they're content. Oh, but all this new puppy stuff has been, like, just reminding me and Drew of the other animals and when they were babies. And he actually reminded me, I knew Jojo used to fight the water bowl, and I know she used to fight the faucet. But I completely forgot that she used to fight Drew's water glass. Like, he would take a glass of water with him to bed. Or just, like, set it on the table while he was at his computer. And I completely forgot that Jojo would come over to punch his water and then leave. And he's just like, why would you do this? Now I have to get new water. What purpose did this serve? There's other water you can punch if you're angry at water. The weird behaviors of baby animals. I love it. It confuses me. Kinda sounds like Tark is getting in trouble again, though. He's got a really bad habit of climbing over the futon into the sink. Like, we had a succulent that we were trying to revive. Because, you know, they need water. Even though they don't need as much water as other plants, they do need water. So we were trying to revive it. And this poor succulent has already been battered and abused so much. Between, because the window we had it in, it's just, like, a small window in our kitchen. And it's in a location that generally the cats aren't allowed in. Because it's not really a big window. They have a big window if they want to get in the window. And also the location for it is, like, above a little shelf that we keep some of our spices and miscellaneous foodstuffs on. So, you know, again, not really somewhere they need to be. But Jojo has a bad habit of, if we open that window to, like, if we're cooking and there's a lot of smoke from whatever we're cooking, we'll open that window to vent. Because again, we're currently in the trailer. It's small location, kinda gotta get the smoke out while you can, otherwise it encompasses the entire house. But, if we open that window, Jojo will try to get up there, and she has knocked the succulent down a time or two. So anyways, we had it on the counter trying to just, like, give it a break. It's already half dead. I don't know if it was even alive anymore. It was still very green, but I don't know if it was still alive. But he knocked it over, apparently. last night while we were streaming. He was super quiet about it until Drew got up and discovered... Actually, no, he didn't even discover that anything was wrong, because so I had it in a little peat pot with the intention of moving it into another pot at some point, but it never got bigger, so I just kept it in the peat pot. He had knocked it off of the counter, scattered the dirt everywhere, and was chewing on the peat pot itself, and the only reason he got caught is because he went into the living room with the peat pot piece in his mouth. And Drew was just like, "What are you eating?" So he went into the kitchen, and apparently there was just dirt everywhere. The poor plant destroyed. So, Amanda, if you're listening to this, I am so sorry. I have kept this tag for the succulent, I hope. It's supposed to be on the counter. We'll see if the dog has gotten to it again, because I will eventually replace it. I loved that thing. I just wasn't very good at taking care of it. I'm much better at taking care of living creatures than I am, like, oh shoot, plants are living creatures. I'm much better at taking care of furry creatures than I am photosynthesizing creatures. It must be. I don't know what it is, because I had some extra peat pots, right, sitting on a table, because they're excellent for starting seeds in. You can start them in there, and then once the seedling is big enough, you can just plant the whole thing directly into the ground, because the peat pot will break down. So I had some extras sitting on the table for next season. And, he was eating them. He ate 2 of them. Or he didn't eat them, he destroyed them. Okay, don't have anything for down here. Need to grab some bombs and head over to the island. When I say eating, he wasn't actually, like, ingesting them. He was just destroying them, shredding them. I mean, it is a compostable material that will break down. I just don't know how edible it is. Alright. Ancient fruit. Yeah, I think our island will look a lot better once I change out the flooring from that pathing. Because, like I said, it's fine in areas like this where it's just like a straight path. But once you start having intersections, it changes up the direction, and I don't like it. And it starts looking weird in spots. So we'll find something else to move there. If nothing else, it'll give us something to do in the future. Because really, we've got everything in place, aside from the last little bit of kegs and crystallariums, like just the little stragglers. Everything is in place for us to just sit back and start collecting gold. Oh, see... Thankfully, Athena's not much of a digger, but I could definitely see some of the dogs we've had in our lives. Like, my grandpa's dogs used to get in trouble all the time for getting in his garden. And I feel like I could definitely see Tarkus being a digger. Like, I could definitely see him. He likes getting into stuff enough that he would do it. Oh yeah. Even if it's not, like, plants, it's still, like, potting soil gets everywhere. I made a huge mess of it whenever I was doing my seedlings last year. I'm talking, like, got it all over the place. Also, I think our fall garden is gonna be a no-go this year, aside from some cucumbers, because we haven't been over to the house to do anything, really. We've been really bad about actually getting over there to water anything. But we will get back into the routine eventually. We're just trying to get Tarkus settled. It's just, you know, our schedules are all kinds of mixed up right now. But it does suck, because I was really hoping to get some... I don't guess it's, like, too late for me to go ahead and plant something. Because it's still been really warm during the days here. And honestly, not too chilly at night, so we've still probably got time to get the garden going. I just kind of missed, like, the optimal time to do it. Alright, was that all the clay we're gonna get? Yeah, it looks like it. Where did I have bones at? I know I had some bones somewhere. There. More bones than I really need. See, I'm definitely gonna have to ask, because they didn't give us a cone whenever Athena got neutered. So I'm gonna have to ask them for one, I think, whenever we take Tarkus to get his done, because he's going, like, middle of October. Because he's not quite 6 months yet, and they want him to be 6 months before they'll do any neutering. But, like I said, the dude has no spine, so I can already see him trying to injure himself further. And hopefully the cone will just, like, stop that. Honestly, I don't think we have anything else that we really need to get done today. Yeah. I think we'll just hop in the bed then. Our only quest is the bok choy one for Mr. Lewis. Well, see, I want it for the safety reasons, but at the same time, I kind of want it for the entertainment factor as well. See, this is the photo Drew's uncle, sent us whenever we were getting Tarkus. And it feels so deceiving. It's like, oh yeah, he's chill. Drew's like, he's the only one that didn't jump on me when they let all the puppies out. And I'm just like, he played you. He played you. That is a hell child right there. He gets into so much trouble. He is the sweetest cuddler, I will give him that. He loves to cuddle. But at the same time, he is an absolute hellion. You can also give him a comb over with his own ears. It's my favorite thing to do. Like, Athena's ears were the same way when she was a puppy. I loved, like, giving her little hairdos with her ears. I can still do it a little bit, because, you know, hound dogs. Ears. Boop. It just doesn't quite go as far anymore, does it, Athena? Dang, Athena, you need your nails trimmed, honey. I'll make her an appointment soon, because... Honey child, you got some talons going on. Like, he looks so sweet and calm and innocent in this picture. They had to have taken this while he was sleepy. That is the only explanation for it. He does have, like, a little bump right on his tummy that we're gonna ask the vet about. It's just a little protrusion. It doesn't seem to hurt him or anything. So we're gonna ask the vet about it whenever he goes to get neutered. But yeah, they definitely took this picture while he was sleepy, because he is nowhere near this chill unless he is sleepy. That is the only time. The only time. I still haven't managed to get any pictures of him actually just sitting where I could get a good picture of him. The only time when he's awake and he is chill is when he is in prison. Which is what we have taken to call in the kennel for when he's in trouble. He's in puppy prison. I will say we've been working on him with sit. He's kind of catching on, but I think he's thinking that he has to sit on something cloth-like, because we were practicing in the kitchen and I have a rug in front of the sink. And the first time he got it right, he had sat down on the rug. So we gave him a treat. All right. Give him a minute, let him reset. Tried it again. He backed up to the rug to sit down. Okay. Weird. So when I tried it again, I took them into the living room this time. He backed up until he found a piece of cloth that was just like a shirt that had fallen on the ground that I needed to pick up. He backed up until he found that and sat down. And I'm just like, do you just like the cloth, or do you think the cloth is a part of it? I'm not going to complain, because at least you're grasping sit. But also, Athena was helping us because we were using her as like a guide for him. And she was just so happy she was getting treats. Like, every time we said sit, she was like, I'm sit, I'm sit, I am sit, I am sit. Like, she would preemptively sit as soon as we pulled the treat out. She does that anyways, like, whenever I gave her her calming treat, she just went ahead and sat down before I gave it to her. So we're hoping he'll get to that point. See, I don't want to know what... I don't know if Tarkus has already hit, like, the teenager energy, or if he's still in puppy mode, or what's going on, because he's already counter-surfing. He's pulling everything. Oh yeah, she's... Like, it's kind of a win-lose situation, because, like, she thinks everything is directed at her, which... You know, we're teaching him sit. She's like, I'm doing good. I get treat too. So she does get a treat. Because, yeah, she did sit. But it also is whenever he gets in trouble, she thinks she's in trouble. Because we never really had to get onto the cats except for telling them not to be dicks. Because, generally speaking, the cats are pretty chill. The only thing they do is bully the puppies. Which... honestly, they're not doing too bad with. Tyler still likes to sit in front of the kennel whenever Tarkus is in trouble. Or in front of the gate whenever Tarkus is on the other side and just, like, hiss at him. But aside from that, he's fine. He's doing good. He's not going out of his way to be a jerk. So, really, it's only been Athena that's ever had to get in trouble. And it's just because, you know, she was a puppy. Puppy energy. She's got to be redirected. She's got to learn the correct behavior. But she still thinks it's directed at her for all of it, and it's just like, no, honey. So we're getting onto Tarkus, and then immediately have to switch to, no, Athena, you're okay. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. It's okay, Athena. You're a good girl. Isn't that right, Athena? You good girl. You good girl. She's sleeping. She does not give two shits what I'm saying. She's sleeping. Well, I mean, at least he grabbed the one that was gonna be in his food already. The things Tarkus grabs is like I said, the peat pots, but the worst one was the still wool. Because, I mean, I keep still wool on the counter. So the still wool is now in the sink because he can't quite get all the way into the sink, thankfully. I mean, if he managed to get into the sink, he's tumbling in and we're gonna hear it at that point. But he's good at being sneaky. He just needed a chewy bit, that's all. And see, that's the thing. We've got these, they're not rawhide. They are shaped like rawhides, but they are guaranteed rawhide free chews. And he absolutely loves them, and he is so chill just chewing on those. He doesn't mess with anything else. He loves them. So we picked up a baggie of them. And that's just gonna be his, like, you were being a menace. Here is something productive for you to chew on. You can teeth on this. You can release all of your puppy frustrations on this. And you won't get in trouble for it. So, we're trying to give him more options of things that are, which you would think the 30-something toys we've got sorted around the house would be enough chewy things for him. No. He's got so many toys, and he wants to chew on everything that he's not supposed to chew on. Although, at the same time, I can't get too onto him. Because, like, he found... So, one of my slides has been missing since the beginning of summer. I had to get a new pair of flip-flops because I lost one of my slides. Could not find it. I searched everywhere, or at least I thought I searched everywhere. Within less than a week of being in this house, that dog found the other slide, and I was like getting onto him, and then I was like, wait, is this the one that was missing, or is this the one I already had? Sure enough, it was the one that was missing, and I was like, thank you, but don't chew on it. Like, I mixed feelings, because, like, I've been needing this, because the slides were technically my mom's, and it was, like, one of the last things she got for herself. So, they're my shoes now. They have... it's weird to have sentimental value for a pair of shoes, but I do. So, I was very thankful for that, but at the same time, don't chew on them. They're also extremely comfortable because they're like foam slides. They are so comfortable. Yak cheese? Huh. Hold on real quick. Write that down, because Ooh, that does remind me. I need to give Athena her toothpaste. I'm gonna have to start setting an alarm for her toothpaste, because I'm not used to it. And I noticed that, like, if I'm not thinking about it, chances are Drew's not thinking about it either. So I'm just gonna start setting an alarm for it. Like, maybe whenever I take my medicine is when she gets her toothpaste, so, like, I can kind of keep both on track. Because she doesn't mind it. She likes it. She doesn't like it as much as the stuff we got from the vet, because I think it was a different flavor. And also, this one kind of smells. It's supposed to be cheese flavored, but it does not smell like cheese in any way, shape, or form. Like, the stuff we got from the vet at least smelled okay. Hey, old man, welcome back. You been hanging out in the hallway? Hi? Is that all you had to say? Sir? You still waking up? Yeah, you're still waking up. Dollars. Okay. I'll look into those. Because I'm always looking for things. Oh, you're good, you're good. I can't spell worth a shit, man. I literally had to look up... Like, generally speaking, my method for making sure I'm spelling something right is just to start typing what I think it's spelled like in autocorrect. And let autocorrect see what it does. So, like, I'll open a new text message. and I'll just start typing it. I'm very confused then. Either way, I had to look up how to spell museum last night because I completely forgot how to spell it, and it still didn't look correct to me. But I do have it written down exactly how you have it written down, so I'm assuming that's just like a company name thing. That or... I have no idea. I'm not good with language. I wish I was. I want to be. I'm working on it. But I'm not good with it. Wait, antlers? Now I'm very curious. Like... for dogs to chew on? I am so beyond confused. I don't know if it's just because, like, my family antlers have always been one of those things, like, you don't let the dogs touch them. And it's not because of, like, any particular reason. It's because, the humans want to keep them. I don't know why they want to keep them. We do have, like, just a stack of deer antlers off of one of the sheds. It's kind of creepy. But I can't say anything because it's my dad's and my grandpa's, all that good stuff. But I never thought about having those as a chew toy for dogs. I might have to look into that because, like, Athena loves chewing on things. She's not, like, as voracious about it as Tarkus is, but she does like chewing on things. We had tried getting her a bone, but I don't know what kind of bone it was, or if it was just, like, one of those fake bones that they sell. But it splintered weird, and we were like, yeah, you can't have that because we don't want you to choke on that or have it puncture something inside you. And then she ended up, like, food guarding it with one of the cats and growling at them, and we were just like, yeah, that's the deciding factor. You can't have this anymore. I want to say it's actually still sitting up on one of our shelves in the kitchen. Because we were just like, this just isn't a good idea for you. Dude, I'm gonna have to look into that. Mostly because I kind of wouldn't mind having just like an elk or a moose antler. That's kind of cool. Hmm. Either way, I think I'm gonna go give Drew a break from watching this devil child. Give him something constructive to do. And honestly, I think Athena's chill. She's conked out for the night. She's taking her a very good nap right now. But I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I stream every night from 6 p.m. Central Standard Time until 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Generally speaking, give or take, you know, life happens. We are currently alternating between Stardew Valley and my time at Portia. See, if they last a good bit, and the dogs love them, then it's definitely worth it. Because, like, there's some toys that I have bought from the store that were destroyed within 30 minutes. Definitely not worth the money. But if it's something that's lasting a while and they love it, then it's worth paying the price. Like, I won't buy things for myself, but for the dogs, anything. Oh, but yeah, we got more grinding of resources in Portia tomorrow. Because I've peeked ahead just a little bit beyond where we've gone, and we need a lot of goals. We need so many goals that it is not even funny. Um, the land that we have next to buy is 15,000 goals, right? The next land upgrade after that is 30,000 goals. Jesus, it lasted for months? Oh yeah, that is definitely something for us to look into. Because, like, Tarkus loves to chew, so if that's... Shoot, I might just be buying antlers now. I have no idea. I'm gonna end up buying antlers. Um, let's see. Yeah, we need goals and we need a bunch of resources. So we're gonna work on that tomorrow. I said it earlier, but I'll say it again. In the description, there is a link to my fiance, Shiny Haunter. He also streams every night from 6 p.m. Central Standard Time until 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. He is currently playing TFT. Starting tomorrow night, I believe he will be on Fallout 4. So feel free to stop in. Let's see. I'm definitely gonna have to look into it because, like, Athena's not... She's more of a ball dog. She does like to chew on things a little bit, but she's more of a ball dog. Tarkus, I can already tell he is going to be a chewer. He loves chewing on things. Generally not things he's supposed to chew on, but he does love chewing on things. But yeah, I could stay here and talk about my dogs for hours on end, but I need to go check on them. Well, I need to go check on Tarkus at the very least, because I know what Athena's doing. Hi, Athena. Are you awake now, honey? Yeah. So sleepy. But I'm gonna go rescue Drew from Tarkus, find him something constructive to do, get him one of his chewy bits. Maybe that'll stop him from being such a menace tonight. Because we only just got the bag of them. Was it last night or the night before last? Last night or the night before last? One of the two. Whenever we went to the store. I think it was last night. Because the one he had been chewing on was just a spare one that we had from... I think a gift bag his parents gave us, because they're pretty good about, like, giving us dog treats whenever we come over, because they have a dog as well. And sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss for him, as far as what treats he wants. You have a good night too, Megs. Thanks for hanging out, by the way, and thank you for giving me that tip about Nollers. I'm gonna look into them. I'm definitely gonna look into yak cheese, because I know it's a thing. My brain just doesn't know how to respond to it, because it doesn't immediately think of the animal yak whenever I hear yak. So, I'm gonna have to look into that. Because who knows, it might be a great little treat for them. But either way, I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, day, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. And until next time, bye-bye.